word on road was that Jade was supposed to be part of Elimination Chamber, and now she's not supposed to be part of Elimination Chamber. She had a great showing for a lot of people at the Rumble. She in terms of like buzz, I think they got a lot out of what she did in that time frame. I guess how long do you wait before? I mean, I know the answer is when she's ready, but like, is there a certain time where that's you be waiting too long?
No, you skip this one for sure.
You skip Chamber.
I think her missing. Huh?
What are you doing with her at Mania if she don't do nothing at the Chamber?
This is what I was about to say was if they would have put her in something right after Rumble, you could have skipped it. You definitely could have skipped the Chamber because you don't like Javon was saying, you don't want her to take a pin because she wasn't going to win the Chamber. You don't want her to take a pin because she was just eliminated from the Rumble. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to take that shine off of her. Even though she was eliminated from the Rumble, her showing got her over. So you need to put her in a situation when she's winning. The next time that we see her. We don't want to see her in the Chamber and then she's losing again.
Who we sacrificing to her arms?
Here's what I would say. I think it's premature to say the showing got her over. Okay. I think the showing was a good showing. Mm-hmm. I think you skip Elimination Chamber, and I think Money in the Bank is where you do it again. And even if she doesn't win Money in the Bank, you can protect her, meaning she could be distracted outside of the ring. Something like somebody could put like a bunch of ladders on her. Like there's more protection there than there is in the Chamber. I think the Chamber is supposed to be like etch, like I beat you in the Chamber. There's nowhere for you to go.
Right. You
know, and no, we don't want her to get pinned.
Money in the Bank ain't really a loss.
Right.
You're not getting pinned.
That's right. It could be like, putting a bunch of chairs or a bunch of something on her where she's just like she's trying to get out, and then somebody goes up the ladder really quickly, and you know what I mean? Like that's kind of a more of a protection thing, and I think that's where we should see her. She should probably make a statement at Mania. Something just so people can remember. Well, they're not gonna forget her, but
that's fair.
So the problem becomes logic, right? Like, should she come right in? Because she had a nice moment at WrestleMania. I mean, at Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. She hadn't done anything yet, right?
Right.
She needs to start beating up niggas like that. Could be beat up the little one that come down to the ring without them shoes on. Let her beat her up, right?
Valhalla.
Yeah, let her beat her
that's
up.
That's not a little lady.
I mean,
backstage, you mean?
No, I'm talking about a match.
I think it's too soon for her to be in a match right now.
But this would how long she got to do something.
Right. So what I'm saying is after WrestleMania, like maybe make a statement at WrestleMania, and then after WrestleMania, build that up to Money in the Bank. I feel like this needs to be Jade Cargill. We can wait for Jade Cargill because she's such a presence. Us not seeing her in a match until Money in the Bank is okay.
They shouldn't have put her in a Rumble if they were going to hold her off that long, though.
Well, I was going to say, even if you,
hold on,
but
right?
Even if you put her in the Rumble, because they have her on, wasn't she on one of them shows talking about, I may sign, I'll see you next week. Wasn't she on SmackDown or something? Said I'll see you guys on Raw because everybody was, and we haven't seen her since.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? I would have been fine with her having an impact in the Rumble, and then maybe start building some vignettes whenever you're ready. I wouldn't have her because that's a big ass cliffhanger, especially even if she's not, if she's on TV, just like being backstage a couple times every now and again. I think there's things you can do, but
Yes.
if you're not doing that, I don't even think you need to have the conversation about where the hell she's shining.
Hmm.
But
I think what Fam says in terms of beating people up, I think maybe bumping into people backstage, starting there slowly, or
building up some animosity.
building up some animosity. But right now, we don't know if she's a heel or a face. It feels like a face, but we just don't know.
I guess I'm alone. I feel like she's a pretty solid heel. I don't even think it's in between.
I think she should be. I mean, we've got nice girl Bianca who could really beat niggas up. I would say you would probably need, and she plays better as a heel.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a bad guy, right?
That feels like a heel to me.
I mean, that might.
And that still looked like Chris Bay back there too.
What you said, Math?
That might have changed when she tossed Nia Jax out.
Man, the promos that I've heard her cut after that moment on the Rumble, it sounded like her in AEW. And the thing is, maybe that's part of it. Maybe they feel like that's not the move for her right now, is to, if she's going to be a heel, work on being a certain type of heel, or they don't want her to be a heel and have her work on being a face character. But it's going to be tough not getting the shine from the Rumble and then kind of not really knowing anything. I can understand people's either frustration or wanting to be like inserting her into every conversation because they have no idea what's going on.
They don't know what's going on.
But I don't know. It probably is too early for a chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think the chamber is the way to go. Unless she breaking in and busting somebody up for the
win. She got. I think she got to have a match at chamber. A squash. Have a little squash. You know what I mean? Not the actual chamber.
Not the chamber.
But yeah, let her come out first and hype the people up and kick somebody in their face real hard and then go back. You know what I mean?
That would have.
But that requires them to make a decision on who she is, and they haven't had to do that yet.
I know who she is.
I hate to make a wild transition, but I mean a Jade Cargill opening squash would be something for like a Shotzi Blackheart. You know what I mean? Like a competitor right now like that, or somebody, any one of those hands that can do well enough to make Jade look good without losing anything because they ain't really got.
Shotzi just got injured, but I hate it.
We'll see. Right, we'll see. I mean, that you didn't hear about that?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have a match next week?
It was all right. Spoiler talk for NXT next week. Now if you listen, you may want to chill or go somewhere else. During the match with Lyra, because they were recording that NXT after the NXT we saw this past Tuesday. I believe there was a spot on the apron, a DDT on the apron that was planned. But when she took the bump, it was like she banged her knee, and they said they threw the X. Report from Fightful says that she seemed like she was in pain backstage, and it was tough for her to put weight on it.
Oh my God!
Don't know what that. I mean, I don't think there's been any word in terms of what's actually happened. I imagine it may be a little bit because none of this shit is even aired yet, but. It sounds like the wrong type of injury for somebody that they've been actively. She was just in the War Games.
Yeah, I thought she was. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did she just come back from an injury?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's rough, but I mean it's similar. It was what, a day later. Mm-hmm. Again, spoiler talk. AEW Rampage. This conversation all week. Sorry, Sammy Guevara and Jeff Hardy were taping a match after Dynamite for Rampage, and Jeff Hardy apparently caught a knee from Sammy Guevara, and there's video online. Looked like he was knocked out. I've seen alternating reports. Some said he may have had a little blood in the face, something like that, but it definitely looked like he was
Out for the count.
He caught a bad. Again, I don't know if it's going to air. I don't. It's hard to tell what they're going to plan on showing for that on Friday. But that shit sucks.
Hey! Look at your man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vaughn.